Good morning. When summer is coming around, you just want to feel your absolute best. So these are my habits that I like to do on a daily basis, which I think they help me a lot with feeling better, being productive. And the first habit is to wake up early. There's just something about waking up late where I don't feel as productive. I always feel like I'm behind on something, and then I feel like my day isn't going as smooth as if I would wake up early. There's just something about the feeling of waking up early that immediately makes you want to be productive. Especially in summer, it's so nice to wake up early because it's not pitch black outside and the air is still crisp and chill, and you can sit outside and enjoy your morning. And with waking up, I don't go on my phone in the morning. I feel like going on the phone in the morning just ruins your day. Wake up a week without your phone and see how it changes your day and your mood and just everything. Another thing I like to do in the morning is to, instead of jump out of bed and just be like go 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 and immediately start, the stressing part and everything just, going wild, I like to do something that is calming, whatever that is for you. Do something that you enjoy in the morning that makes sure that you're, grounded. My favorite thing is to meditate and journal. I usually take like 10 minutes to do that. I feel like I can have these 10 minutes in the morning. It's not that long. You can have a coffee, just stare out the window, or go outside if you can and have your coffee there. Read a book maybe. If you don't want to write it down, think about what you're grateful for. I feel like a lot of times, especially when I'm stressed, I'm annoyed by things that I have to do during the day or whatever, or things that are bothering me at the moment. I feel like they always pop into my head in the morning. So I like to remind myself of what I'm grateful for. Like, for example, I don't know, my dog, he always calms me so much. Being healthy, that the weather is warm again, that we're breathing, that we're alive, that we have a safe apartment, a safe environment. Whatever comes to your mind, pretty much. There's so many things that we can be grateful for. I don't want to go into too much detail of what I'm doing in the morning because I'm planning to film a morning routine next week. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. Another thing I love to do is to exercise in the morning. I always thought back in the day that I'm not someone who can work out in the morning or go to the gym in the morning because I'm just way too tired. And then when I tried it, I loved it so much. You don't even have to go to the gym if you don't want to. You can totally do yoga or Pilates or walking, whatever suits you, but doing some exercise helps so much with your mood, because every time I was sad or angry or worried or whatever I was feeling that day, after I came home from the gym, it was gone. I felt so much better, I felt happier, and I felt more productive. That's what I love about the gym the most. I just wanna do things. The outfit I'm wearing today is from Gymshark. The sports bra is the bandeau and the leggings are the Vital Seamless leggings. I think they had them like 1 or 2 years ago, I'm not sure. I always enjoy sitting in my car for a little bit before I go in the gym. Some may call it procrastination. I call it getting mentally prepared. Every time I just chill for a little bit, especially now I can open the door, get the fresh air in, having my pre-workout in the meantime. And usually I look for my workout. What's my workout for today? Today's pull day, which is very exciting. I'm so glad today's not leg day. I'm so sore from yesterday. I just love an upper body day, I feel like I can listen more to my music. I'm not sweating as much. It's not a pure torture for the next 1.5 hours or hour or whatever. Something that's also very important to have energy and to feel good is to eat healthy food and to eat food. Because food gives you energy and you need energy to get through your day. The most important for me is having a very good breakfast, whatever that means to you. Maybe you like eggs with bagel, maybe you like a Greek yogurt with fruit in it. I personally love making oats because they're quick to make, they fill me up, I don't get any cravings throughout the day. So yesterday I got all of my groceries for the entire week. This is so important for me to eat healthy. I plan out my meals, then I go grocery shopping, and then I meal prep. So yesterday I already made my meal prep. And for lunch today I'm gonna have avocado pasta with some chicken. For dinner today, actually, I'm trying something new. I'm gonna make Big Mac wraps. I was someone who always ate a lot of processed foods, and then I wondered why I felt so bad and why I was so tired and everything. Now I'm prioritizing eating healthy home-cooked meals. In order to be actually productive and get to work, I plan my day in advance, like usually a day before, or actually I usually make like a very rough estimate of what I'm doing throughout the week, and then usually the day before I look at my to-do list and see what I have to do the next day. What I like to do to not really get overwhelmed with my to-dos, because I tend to get very easily overwhelmed actually. I always prioritize the things that I have to do, like absolutely have to do. I would say the best is to pick 3 things that you absolutely need to get done that day, and then I write down a few other things, and if I don't get them done that day, I just move them to the next day. And I also have a weekly to-do list when I don't know on which day exactly I'm gonna do what. I like to organize and write my to-do lists on Notion and my Notes app. Although I would say Notion is usually my daily to-do, and my Notes app is pretty much everything else. Pretty much my entire life is organized in my Notes app. And drinking a lot of water. I always have a huge mason jar next to me with a straw. I feel like the straw makes a difference. I wouldn't drink as much water if I didn't have a straw. I have 2 kind of like mind shifts for you. I don't know if these are habits, but I would call them habits because I feel like they are almost more important than anything else. And the first one is positive self-talk. If you are constantly going through your day being like, why am I such a failure? Why can I not get anything done? Why can I never be productive? Why should I even bother with doing things? Or I'm not good at this. I'm not smart enough to do this. And switch it to a more positive self-talk. I'm so lucky. I get everything I want. I'm pretty. I'm healthy, people want to be around me, I am so successful, success comes very easily to me, I have an amazing life, I have the absolute dream life. I feel like for me the biggest challenge is always when I have negative thoughts to recognize them and then switch them to a positive thought. Because we get so comfortable in our negative space, and who wants to be in a negative space? And the other thing is, and this is a huge thing for me, and that is to not stress about the things that you're doing in the current moment and just be more present. For example, I always feel like when I have to wash my hair or I have to cook or whatever it is, always is a strong word. Sometimes. You know when you're tired and you don't want to wash your hair and you don't want to cook or whatever it is, and then I get upset about it and I try to do it as fast as I can, and then by the time I'm done, I'm usually so exhausted. Instead of laying back, I have to cook now, I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm gonna put on, I do this, I'm gonna put on a YouTube video, but you know, sometimes I'm still stressing myself, so I try to relax more into the moment and just accept that I have to do what I have to do. I know this doesn't work every day, okay? When you have a bad day, you have a bad day. I know that when I get my period or when I'm emotional or irritated, forget all of these things. Yesterday I kind of was annoyed that I had to get groceries because it was already a little bit later than I wanted it to be, and then I was like, you know what? I am so glad that I can go grocery shopping in the morning where there are not a lot of people, it's warm outside, it's such a lovely day. I'm just gonna enjoy my grocery shop right now. It changes everything so much instead of stressing through the day and always being in the future or in the past. This is also a huge one for me. Just focus right now. And I'm teaching this to myself because I know how bad I am with this. And being like, right now, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't have anything to stress about. I don't have anything to worry about. Why am I doing it all the time? You know what I mean? I am outside on my hot girl walk, and if you are not doing this, I highly recommend that you do them. Walking is amazing for your mental health, for your overall mood. I feel like every time I get into my afternoon slump and I feel like, I don't know, suddenly very sad. When you're living alone or when you're inside all day, it kind of feels like you're trapped after a while. So going outside, going into nature and, you know, being in the sun, it helps so much, especially now that the weather is getting warmer. I love it. I usually put on a cute outfit, like shorts with a crop top, or today joggers with a crop top because it's not that warm. And then I listen usually to a podcast that is very uplifting and motivating. Sometimes I also like to listen to some music or just enjoy the nature sounds. After a long day, I think it is super important to take care of yourself. So if you're wearing any makeup, to remove your makeup. Also washing your face, of course, if you're not wearing any makeup. Doing some skincare, showering, moisturizing your body, putting some oil into your hair, whatever it is. Taking a little bit of time in the evening to make sure to, you know, maintain yourself pretty much. Usually the evening I spend time to watch TV, watch TikTok, watch YouTube, whatever. And all of these things are very fun, but I also like to incorporate sometimes other things that make me feel good. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, when I go on TikTok, it is fun, but I don't feel good. After being on TikTok for, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, who knows? What I like to do to relax a little bit in the evening is number one to journal. Although this is just an example. I usually do this on my laptop because I feel like when I'm writing with my hand, I get cramps and my hand hurts and I don't like it. So I love journaling on my laptop. You don't even have to journal, you can just write down your thoughts. I feel like I have a lot of thoughts, especially in the evening, and writing them down makes it better, like it makes my brain clearer. I haven't been journaling for a very long time. I just started, I feel like in May or something, like actually trying to do it. I don't do this every day. I just try to do it when I feel like I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, stuff that, I don't know, worries me, bothers me. Also when I'm happy, sometimes I like to journal something, like memories. And I also like to read. I'm currently reading, I'm sure you've heard of it, read it, whatever. It's The Mountain Is You. I feel like reading something is for me that I always put off, and once I start reading, I want to continue. And the last, very important, healthy habit that I'm honestly not doing myself and that is to go to bed early and sleep enough. I struggle with this, I really do struggle with this. I feel like I always want to be up until at least 11 p.m. but usually it's midnight, and then waking up at 6 a.m. is a little bit hard. And honestly, instead of beating myself up every day that I go to bed so late and don't wake up as early as I maybe want to, I came to the realization that it just fits me better at the moment. I feel like I'm happier if I have a little bit more time at night, but also get my early morning. I hope you enjoyed seeing my daily healthy habits and maybe you try some yourself. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!